It's been 4 or 5 years since I played They Are Billions, and I am back, baby. And I am pumped about this. If you've never played this, which there's a good chance you never played or heard of this, this is one of my favorite survival / tower defense style games. It's so fun. I'm just gonna dive in here. There's been quite a few total infected killed, as you may notice, and I'm responsible for 814,438 of those, which is pretty good. Actually, there's a whole campaign in here. We did a run of that. I think it was like 100 videos 5 years ago, and it was insane. I would love to replay that, but I don't know if people will watch. I have no idea. We're gonna do a survival run here, and we'll say 2024 still billions. Still Billy. That works. Okay, so I've reset all my progress, which means we only have the basic map. Okay, to unlock the further ones, we have to achieve certain scores. So a score factor of 20%, which is pretty low, but we're just gonna keep this on medium, and 100 days, that's like the base, that's the medium normal challenge to start. And I'm gonna be rusty, so let's lock and load. Lock and load. You're gonna remember a lot of the little voice lines from the units and stuff. It's awesome. I can't wait to play this. Okay, this is actually an interesting little start. I'm gonna pause right away. I'm not gonna like tutorialize a lot of this stuff. You'll figure it out as we go. But let's start out by keeping things paused, and we'll get some tents down to give us some colonists. We're gonna get some gold out of this, and all of this is down here. Like, this is all your resource management stuff, which is pretty handy. So this does look like it might be a squeaky little opening. Maybe not. Let's see. No, it isn't. Okay, sweet. So that's totally blocked off there. There's some food that we could go and grab. Now, these little additions, these like food crates, and like we'll see power and stuff that we can go and get. All of that stuff was added a little bit later into the development. We've been playing this since basically day one. I'm gonna hotkey my rangers here. We'll start patrolling. Now there is a noise factor. You can see here, the swarm is gonna happen on day 13. And we need to be prepared because every certain number of days there's a swarm of infected zombies that try to kill your stuff. And it's a problem. It's, you gotta be prepared. The first one, depending on how things go, depending on how rusty I am, it could be a challenge, but it might be straightforward. We'll have to see when we get there. We'll have to build up to it. Now, a couple things we can do, because we want to develop our units a little bit. They can become veterans, and they become much stronger, much faster, much tankier, and we want to make sure that we're always pushing out on the map to discover more of what's out there, right? So that has to be happening. Early on, we're going to be hurting for food. We're going to be hurting for wood. We're going to be hurting for gold. We're going to be hurting for units. Like, we're just going to be hurting. And I don't want to patrol too deep with the soldier because he's really loud and he can draw in other units that we don't want. We don't want to deal with that. We actually got a pretty decent starting point, I think. Like, this being blocked off means we are in a tight zone here, so we can build up some walls and build up some really awesome defenses there. This north side, who knows? Oh, we see a little patch of zombies back there. This should keep these guys busy to farm for a little bit. I can't just completely ignore them, however. So, ooh, there's an infected, like, hotel there. I want to make sure we're not shooting that because that will just pour zombies. That's actually really bad because it's really close to us. And that's a bit of a concern. I'm going to keep him over here. Now, these guys, they can tank a few hits. I think it takes them, what, 4 shots to kill a zombie right now? A basic zombie. So that's assuming we don't get any of those. I think they're called executives. Actually, go and grab these little doodads. We'll take those little bonuses. I should have somebody up there immediately just because I know how things go here, and they don't go great. So we're gonna protect this side and make sure that we just don't get a little trickle coming in there. Now, a couple things. Some of it's coming back to me. I remember we used to set up these little scratching posts, they're called, And what this will do is the enemy, the zombies won't just like run right past this to get to here. Oh man, look at this little setup. How bizarre. Is this totally locked in too? It might be. Okay, I'm getting hit a bit. Oh, we're getting hit a lot. Let's back that up. We've got a little bit of a crowd here.
Okay.
So we gotta be a little cautious first. I'll put him in here for some backup. Oh, this is sick. Okay, what a cool start. What a cool start.
What's up?
Okay.
Any infected around?
So this is nice because I'm in a little cove. This is less nice because I don't have resources. If this was all forest, that would be dope, but it's not that. So let's get a sawmill going here. I'm gonna place it right in the corner. You can see the amount of resources we get depending on how dense the forest is in that area. Basically how many squares around your sawmill is gonna be hitting that. But you also wanna kind of balance like getting 7 versus 9. Yes, I could get 11 here, but then you can't place a whole bunch of sawmills right next to each other. You need to give them space. So in this kind of situation, I'm going to take the 9, and then I'll look to put another one over here when I have some more gold.
Are there other units to bother?
Okay.
What?
So I'm going to bring over the soldier to back her up a bit.
Pay me for this, right? Whatever you
I'll
say,
put you up
as
top.
long as you pay me.
And you can see the experience on these guys down here. 20%. Once they hit 100%, they go to veteran status. And then I'll pretty much pull them back to let my other guys get to work. We can also do a little bit of food in here. Now, these you can place closer to each other, close to the other units or the other buildings. Let's do 15 there. And then we can put fisherman cottages on water. I don't have... Okay, I have a little bit of water there. It's not too shabby. But what I'll do is I'll kind of spread these out a bit to get some of that going. And just in case we have a wanderer come down here, I'll give him that little scratching post as well. So that was a big group that we kind of pulled. I didn't want to pull that group, but that's what happens here. There's a lot of micromanaging that you need to do at the beginning. I actually hope to hear from you guys if you're playing this still, or if this video kind of inspires you to play again. I think that would be really cool to hear. Okay. Couple of things we want to aim for. We want a soldier center up and running sooner rather than later. In order to do that, I'm going to need more of these buildings because I need workers. So we'll build some more tents here. And if an enemy gets into your base, it's really bad news bears. Like, it is pretty much over if they start reaching your tents, because they'll destroy the tents very quickly, and then they will also ooh, I wonder if I should get rid of that. You know what, I think I'm gonna get rid of that because I feel like the wood gathering is more important. If I got a 10er spot, then I want to take it, you know what I mean? And I'll move over the I'll move this over and take a slight hit in the resources. That's totally fine for me. This area is sick too, so we want to expand our power out in that direction. We need a lot of gold for that. But this should keep our food and our wood going for a bit, and then I can spam some tents. We can get into some research upgrades and stuff. That would be nice. I do have to be a little concerned about this situation here, because these guys seem very busy with the outpouring of that little infected hotel. But I can do a small exploration mission with Buddy Boy here. And I want to make sure that our units are pretty much always shooting and trying to gain experience. Except for this guy. I'm not super fussed, but you see how he immediately draws like a lot of attention when he starts shooting. So that's something we need to be paying attention to. Okay.
A colony. A colony who? A colony who needs a mayor, that's who.
Oh my god. Okay, Ashley or Pamela. So we get to choose a mayor at this point, and we can say, well, we'll get a bonus 2 wood towers. That's not bad. Or we can get wood reserves plus 30, so we can store more wood before it's wasted. You have to build warehouses to expand your storage, and if you hit your cap, then you can't produce anymore. I think I'll take the wood reserves here. Oh, never mind. It's actually just giving me the wood. Nah, that's fine. Both of those options weren't great, honestly. But I think that's better than towers. That's gonna let me spam a whole bunch of these little tents, and then we can, that'll increase our gold quite a bit. I did a little test run up to the first wave just to get my beak wet with controls and stuff again. And that was awesome.
What? You order, you pay.
That was really, really cool. I'm like stoked to be back in here. I just need to make sure we don't accidentally clip that thing.
Here we go again.
So maybe a patrol for that unit is not ideal.
Tell me.
This seems to be okay. We're not pulling anything crazy down there, so that's fine. The other things we might want are a wood workshop. I'm gonna need more energy for that. In order to get energy, I need to build a mill. I'm thinking this little dead zone back here is gonna be decent just to truck buildings that don't have any type of, like resource gathering capabilities or placement requirements. Stuff like the power mills can go back there. I think that's all good.
Oh, more.
Push out a tad there.
You again.
I kind of want her thinning like this blockage. We have some really good spots where we can just block off units. Like even just this little tree thing here from here to here is okay. And then we have some natural barricades out here and we can take this whole forest, Very, very nice. Okay. Let me throw up. This doesn't really help me is the problem. So I have this extra wood right now that I am wasting. Like I said, I didn't want to do. But, I'll just throw some of these down in case we get somebody sneaking in. But we'll end up deleting those relatively soon.
Oh, more
Pull back a tad there. Get away from that building.
What? Okay. Yes.
We'll control this a bit more manually. Who's getting hit? That's fine. You're cool. Okay. Now, in here, we're going to need power. I'm also going to need food right away, but we're going to need all these things. So I'm going to tuck this into the corner like so. That'll keep us going for a little while. And then when we get some gold, this comes in every 8 hours, I believe. Yeah, every 8 hours.
You again.
And that's like, on here, it'll be 8, it'll be 16, 24, that kind of thing. Well, 0, I guess, when the day ticks over.
What?
I got to the point, like, 5 years ago where I was pretty good at this game. Like, we had all the strategies figured out. We knew exactly what day the waves were coming and stuff. And I'm pretty sure in the early builds, it didn't even tell you when the next swarm was coming. I'm pretty sure that was not a thing. So, all good. 45% experience there, 52 with her, 35 with her, 60% there, and 48%. Not bad. Not bad. So we need food, which we're going to secure here, and hopefully here soon. I don't quite have I have to be a little closer for that, unfortunately. I could snag, like you can just put these little huts out anywhere and it'll grab a little bit. I could take this for now and then we'll try to line around here, of course.
Tell me.
Just pull back a tad there.
This better be good.
Make sure you're always shooting.
Great.
Our soldiers are in
Here
trouble.
we go again.
Got to be cautious because sometimes a sneaky bigger unit will come through and that's a little bit of a problem. They do regen health, 1 point per second, which seems like a lot, but it's not. They can drop pretty quickly, actually. Okay, so that's food coming in. We got the new thing up there, so I can start lining some of these. There's definitely better food options out there. We just don't have any right now. So I'm gonna continue to push this out. The only way to expand your base and buildable area is with these little power Tesla towers.
Better be good.
So
You again.
you're gonna see me placing those pretty regularly.
Building completed.
Now, I don't even have a barracks up yet, which feels like something I probably should have. I need 20 stone and 450 gold. Now, stone we can find here. This is good. I could build a quarry, but we can also find it just strewn about as pickups sometimes. So we'll keep an eye out for that, but I may have to just build a quarry and get some of this going.
Building completed.
I have enough wood right now where I can't even spend it, so I'm gonna focus on the other stuff. That's not even using any wood. I could get a wood workshop here if I'm a little patient. but I think I would like to get the quarry going so that we can make sure we have the stone and then we can start producing more units.
Is that all?
Keep pushing here.
What?
Keep pushing here. And I'll put up a couple of scratching posts in these locations in case somebody sneaks by here like this guy.
You are gonna
See that?
pay me for this, right?
And the reason that we do that is because we'll get an alert saying, hey, they're attacking your base. And then you can go and you can kind of catch them, right? Okay. Quarry. I used to know all the hotkeys and stuff too. Don't know those anymore. So I can get a 4 there, and then I could maybe get one on the other side, but I'd have to get rid of a colony there to do it. But it's probably going to be worth it. You want to maximize the little spaces that you have. This could also be decent colony space in here. You do have to leave access points, which can be a little bit weird, but this is pretty safe. Like, there's no way they're getting attacked, right? These guys obviously are going to be getting attacked
You are gonna pay me
if
for
anything
this,
pushes
right?
in here. I'm trying to see if we can find an executive unit.
Oh, here we go again.
They look like little well, they look like little executives. They're like little lawyers running around with briefcases and stuff. It's kind of cool. Okay. So that's going to start bringing in some of the stone that we need so we can get a barracks up sooner rather than later. What are we falling behind on here? A little bit of workers, I suppose. Could try and top that up. And then if I can just squeeze a couple of ugly ones in there. But that's not too shabby. I've definitely seen worse placement. I've definitely made worse placements. I shouldn't even say seen. It's all me.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. That should be a pretty decent setup. I've taken up a lot of my food, but I can push out into this area.
Attention. Building completed.
And we can also get food from here.
Attention. Building completed.
From this little place. But it's too close. This side, we can do 13, 12. I do wonder if I take an 11 here, maybe I can take something over on that side. So let's do that.
Is everything
Okay, so he's already a vet. Now, I don't really want to get more kills with him. Like, it's kind of wasting kills, but I do want to make sure that, you know, nothing's getting through here. So we'll just set a little patrol zone.
You order, you pay. Gotcha.
Attention. Building.
I'm really concerned that we accidentally hit that house. Like, I do not want that.
So.
Okay, and this, yeah, we can cut this off. But we have a big open area here. So at some point, we're going to have to mount an offensive on that hotel.
Are you sure?
I'm going to start grouping these guys up a little bit so we can take these units down a little quicker.
What? Okay. Yes.
Okay, you've done a great job up here. Oh, there's some wood just chilling. Not that I want to grab it. There's some other stuff up there too, but I can't get there quite yet. Okay. Quarry is quarrying. I need one more delivery and I can get that. Warehouse is going to be a little bit. I could build the workshop. Do I want to build that before I build the military soldier center? I don't think so. I think what I'll do is just take this extra cash and look to get to some of our choke points here. Do something like that. Something like that. We're just kind of pushing out here so that we can eventually close some gaps before day 13. Because knowing this game, they're going to send a unit. They're probably going to send from the west because that's like our most undefendable spot. They tend to hit you where they know it's going to hurt you, in my experience.
Oh, here we go again.
Okay, you guys keep pushing here. I can patrol you up to this side.
It's gonna cost you double.
Should be okay. Food-wise, not bad, not great.
Building completed.
I can take the tenor there. That's good. Wood I'm actually fine with right now. And then if I wanted to, I could probably get away with putting one here. Let's go ahead and quarry that. Oh, I can't. What is this blocking? Is it blocking this, maybe? Jeez. Efficiency. Well, okay, I'm getting a 5 there, and I'm fine with that. I'll rework this. Not a big deal at all. Not a big deal. We had the extra workers anyway. It's all good. I think you get half the resources back. Okay, so we have another promoted unit here.
Better be good.
Like I said, I do want to kind of protect some of these areas, but that's what I'm going to use the vets for.
Gotcha.
So what I'll do here is I don't want to put this too close to them because it will just draw them in and it'll essentially provoke them.
Roger that.
But my vet now can hold that choke point.
Building completed.
Okay.
And we'll do something like this. Actually, let's do something a little different here. Let's go all the way up.
What?
Attention. Building completed.
And see this guy trickling in there?
Roger that.
Could be a bit of a problem. So I'm gonna play this part a little bit more cautiously. We'll patrol these 3 units for right now. Our next delivery, we need to get the soldier center up and running here. So let's let that go.
For this, right?
There we go. Okay. Where can I put this? It's not going to be annoying. I could maybe get one lumber mill or sawmill out there. So let's throw this down here. Get rid of those now. Now we need to expand out this way a little bit more to fully secure our checkpoints. But we can start producing like a bunch of archers and stuff here. And we're gonna need more tents, we're gonna need more food, we're gonna need more wood. Because the archers take a decent amount of wood, I think.
You again. A new task. What? You again. Is that all?
I do not want to hit the building.
Boring. Gotcha.
So let's do something like this. Looks okay. There's some potential sneakiness that could happen over on this side, which we should be a little concerned about. I'm not thrilled about having to build this super long wall here. That's pretty tough to defend, in my opinion. But we do what we gotta do. Okay, that patrol worked out nice. This is almost done.
Attention.
You are gonna pay me
Building
for this, right?
completed.
Yeah.
Go, 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 a little bit.
What? Sounds interesting. It could be worse. Okay. You again.
Another veteran? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pull you back.
Gotcha.
You just chill. And yes, like we could clear, but now that I have this, I can queue up a whole bunch. There's another veteran. You're officially defense duty. So all of our original units are vets now, and we didn't lose any yet, so that's actually incredibly nice. What do I need for this? I need gold, baby. I need gold. I need workers. Unsurprisingly. So yeah, I can't cram them in. Actually, let me do this. Just for a little bit of cleanliness. We'll keep a row in between.
You're all gonna pay me for this, right?
Okay, so you're promoted.
Yes.
Good.
But be quick.
And what I'd like to do is probably Tesla Tower here and here.
This better be good.
You can patrol there, you can patrol there,
Building completed.
Okay. But it's gonna cost
you can patrol
double.
that.
Orders, sir.
You're doing fine. And if I can get a nice little army going here, yeah, they take 2 wood each. That would be great. Okay, food, again, is a bit of a problem, but I can go up and around here. It's a bit of a balancing act early on, isn't it?
A new task. What? You are gonna pay me for this, right? What? Yes.
I'm gonna make that my new control group, my my rookies. Come on, gold. Hit me. There we go. So, I can... Well, yeah, let's do this. I can take a 12 here. And then it looks like I can get a 7. And we have up here too, which is kind of nice. We'll take that. But now we're poor again.
My bow and arrows.
So the next batch of gold we're going to make into Tesla towers. I need a mill. And we're going to need some more workers. Let's set up a bit of a weird patrol here with the 3 of them. And we'll keep adding to that group.
What do you want?
Tell me.
Money, please. Thank you. There is a building later on. Is it the bank? There's a building that gives you, like, whatever you overproduce turns to gold, I think. So that would be nice, but we're not quite there yet. Grab one of these, and I want to push this area out a tad. And then I can wall this. Should be okay.
My
Building
bow and arrows
completed.
are ready.
Okay, Hunter Cottage is done.
This better be good.
Ranger units,
Yes.
done. Q, I can just do an attack move there.
Okay.
We'll just attack move deeper here. Now, as we push out deeper, the risk of running into the stronger units obviously increases. So that's something to be thinking about. I should probably aim to get a wood workshop up soon here. I'm gonna need power before I do anything else.
Attention. Building completed.
That's gonna be on my next delivery, unfortunately.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
There, I think that might have been an executive that they took down. And you can set a targeting priority here. I'm gonna set this to highest level so that if an executive does come at us, these guys focus on the highest level unit instead of the nearest unit.
Oh, more orders.
Okay, 14, so 2 hours to the next delivery, 1 hour to the next delivery. I hate seeing these full, but, you know, it's kind of just where it's at right now. I can't do a whole lot about that. So this is going to be all crammed. Not much I can do there. I could throw this back here. These power mills, it just kind of, wherever I can get them is good enough for me. Okay, now, we're pretty early. We still have 5 days. I could push this out and secure, like, these 2 points. So let's do some of that. But over here, we'll close that off. And I think I have no choice but to, like, run a wall through here.
You again.
So we'll do this. I just worried about that little hotel there. I want to make sure that we are not doing something bad. See how the executive's coming in here? And they're targeting him even though that one was in front?
You again.
That was good. Okay,
Better be
join.
good.
We're gonna
Okay.
keep making the army grow. I don't have any gold,
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
so it's not gonna grow as fast as I would like. I need workers. We need this to be done.
Building completed.
Let's get rid of this now.
Attention.
Get rid of this random one. Okay, let's simmer down on that, and I can build some other stuff.
Attention.
Ooh, this is nice. We got 2 batteries out here, so we can grab that.
Building completed.
So tired. Last night was amazing.
Oh, she almost got stuck in there.
What? You are gonna pay me
Attention.
for this, right?
Building completed.
They are taking a few hits here, so I'm just gonna chill out. But look, our power went up significantly there, which means I don't have to be as crazy about placing the the mills right now. If I push out to here, that closes off those gaps, which is pretty nice. And then I don't necessarily have to take up a slot near there. So let's do a... How do I want to do this gate? Something like this is fine. And then when this is done, we'll close that off in that direction. We'll do a gate here. We'll do a gate over there. Okay. We've gotten the wood spent now. So now I probably look into putting down more of the sawmills. Now that we're going to be building all of these walls. We still have 4 days before the first wave.
What?
Will we survive? Great question. Great
You're
question.
gonna pay me for this, right?
Roger that.
Am I ever?
So tired. Last night was...
Can you see this one?
Attention. Building complete.
Those voice lines still kill me. Last night was amazing. You're like, what?
Oh,
Did I hear that right? Yes, you did.
Commander?
Yes, you did. All right. So we can do, We'll do like this, and then we'll do a wood gate there.
bow and arrows are ready.
Let me take what I have and get another sawmill up and running. We'll take the... Ooh, the 14 there is nice. Food-wise, okay, not great.
What's up? Any infected?
Add
around?
her.
Okay.
Ooh, pull back, pull back, pull back.
Okay.
The further out we go, the more aggressive they become. So what's nice is, out here we have a bit of a choke point.
My bow and arrows are ready. Okay.
So I'm actually going to send this group over here now and see if we have something similar on this side. I don't think I'm going to push out there for the next, or for this first wave.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, we can do our another gate here, hopefully. I really just don't want to aggro this building.
Attention. Building complete.
Really don't.
What?
And you can set these units to a mix as well.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Do you need me?
So you don't have to put them all on the same thing. And once you start mixing your units up, that's actually a pretty good approach. Now I should try to get some iron going. That's from here, from these little tiles, to get some extra soldiers. But I think the first wave we can handle with just rangers. I'm not super concerned.
Oh, more orders. What's up? Any infected around?
Famous last words and all that, of course, notwithstanding. You might see me sometimes clicking this repair all button. So that'll just repair anything that's been damaged. You have to have power in that spot. You have to have access to that spot. But it's a good idea to be checking on that from time to time. And I'll do another gate here.
What?
Do you need me?
I wouldn't mind if my army was significantly larger right now, if I'm being totally honest. But it's actually going... Ooh, this is... Oh, man, we have such a unique location here. Oh, is this going to wrap around?
Order? You
I bet you it is. This could be really nice for them to clear.
Under attack.
Okay, there we go. So there's a great example.
Commander?
I'm going to move you here, and then you're going to patrol this. The gate has 600 HP. These walls have quite a bit of HP against those little guys.
Trying to break through.
It's quite good. And you can see then, boom, repair. Okay. Let's finish off some of these walls here. That's good. I'll set that down.
You again.
And then we'll want to set some towers up behind there as well. The next thing I should probably do here is get our fisherman cottages going. I need more wood.
What?
This feels actually like a pretty good start, I would say.
Is that all?
For Rusty Odd.
Boring.
Feels nice. I am concerned, though, that
The colony defenses.
this hotel might start emptying when the
You are gonna pay
wave
for this,
happens.
right?
But we'll see. Okay, so this actually doesn't just loop around. Maybe comes down here, but it's not just straight across like we had anticipated.
Any infected around?
Attention. Building
Oh,
completed.
here we go again.
Okay, let's get a bunch of these guys out. Another row there of housing. Cottage. We can just do that. And then I probably want to get the wood workshop up soon. Same with the warehouse, but the wood workshop is going to be helpful for some upgrades. I should get a quarry going for the soldiers, like I said.
What? You are gonna pay
Some of
me
these
for
guys
this,
are very
right?
close to veteran status.
A new task. Roger that.
Just going to push them into that middle area there, and it should be fine. Okay. Now, because we don't know where the thing is coming from, it's a good idea to put up some towers. The towers give you extended vision and range, and you can hold up to 4 units in them.
What? My bow and arrows are ready.
It's a pretty good idea to put at your choke points. So yeah, this is going to wrap here.
Attention.
So when we eventually push out, we can lock this down, we can lock this down. We'll have to clear this with a decent-sized army, I think.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I'm going to set my relay to be inside here.
What? Gotcha. Okay.
Let's actually push down here first. I want to see if this is a dead end or not. Wood 40, gold 500. Yeah, next delivery, we're going to build this workshop. After that, we'll go for the warehouse. I think that's a good approach here. I've definitely, like, it's going to take me a little bit to get back to, like, peak efficiency here. Obviously, we've done a lot of overproduction of wood and that kind of stuff, but that'll have to happen over time. Okay, where's that veteran unit?
You are gonna pay me.
Let's
for
take
this,
you
right?
out of here.
Gotcha. Yes.
So you are now group 1.
You again.
You're on your own. I'll put you
Great.
up here. And let's do the wood workshop right next to the barracks. And let's continue some of these. These are a little expensive, 120 gold.
What?
But once I can get into some money-making buildings, that will be very helpful. So the wood workshop is the first step
Gotcha.
towards that. This is getting a little spicy. You can see we're drawing some scarier units here.
Great.
And you have to keep your line of sight intact as well. Like, they can't fire over these trees.
Roger that. Are you sure?
Let's shift Q up an attack position there.
What's up?
You guys can join.
infected around? You call that a plan?
Okay. Let's continue with these. All I'm trying to do is put these in our choke points right now. I have no other indication of where the wave is coming from.
What?
But I am feeling great about our army. We haven't dropped a single unit yet.
My bow and arrows
And you'd be
are
surprised
ready.
how easy it is to have that happen.
Yes.
Dozens of infected
Here we go.
near the
Okay, they're coming from the south.
They are approaching
Which is not
from
great
the
because they're
south.
probably going to bring this whole crew with them. And it's coming in 8 hours. Which means probably this area. These 2 spots are going to be hit aggressively. It's not the end of the world. I think we can handle it with the army that we have.
Is everything okay?
Units
You're not gonna pay me for this, right? What? Yes.
I do want to get them behind
Yes.
here. So I'm going to start pushing them in. I still want to clear these.
My bow and arrows are ready. This better
Put
be
you in there.
what?
I'm going to basically staff each of these.
A new task. What do you
So you can go there by yourself.
What?
You go in there. You go in there. You're in there. That's great.
This better be good.
You join this group.
What? You are gonna.
Okay, yeah, so they're going to come up right through here. They might split a bit and go to either side.
Tell me what to do.
What? You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Let's start pulling them in here.
Yeah.
Behind the wall. We can fill up this.
Aren't there other units to bother?
We do have to be ready to send to that side. Let's do it. Now here's all our upgrades. Cottages, better than the tents, right? You get a little bit more gold and stuff, more workers. Farms is nice. The market can buy and sell resources, so it automatically sells excess resources. That's the one I was thinking of, the market. That will be very nice to have. And you have to place this around the dwellings. It's like an AoE that it impacts.
You again.
Anyways, let's see if we can hold off this first wave. I feel pretty good unless we get surprised with like some type of split here. What I'll do is I'll drop this and I'll split these units. So you can go there. Definitely looks like they're going to be coming through here. I just don't know if they're going to split. And if they do split, it's not that bad. It's not terrible.
Defenses are being attacked.
Where? Oh, do I not have anybody in there? Okay, you go to there. You go to there.
My bow and arrows are ready. You again.
Come over here.
You are gonna pay me.
You take this. Very curious how they're gonna handle this. Looks like they're all coming this side.
What? Yes.
So I'm gonna unload all of these over here.
You again.
I'll bring the veteran back
Better be good. Yeah.
and we'll just queue attack there. Like I said, this first wave should be easily handled. If it's not, we have problems. I don't even think we're gonna lose a single piece of wood. Excellent start, guys. Excellent start. So, I think if we can, depending how things flow, I think like if we could do a wave at the end of an episode, it's kind of something cool to build towards, and then we're set up for the next one. I don't know. I don't know if we'll be successful on our first final wave defense. If I make it that far, I don't know if we'll be successful because it is very intense. But it feels okay right now. I know I'm definitely behind of where I would like to be. If I go back 5 years and watch some of my videos, I'm like, oh man, I was like on. I was like feeling it. I knew what I needed to be at what day and whatever. I'm definitely behind in that regard. But I think it's okay. I'm gonna start the market research here so we can keep our gold production higher. And yeah, we'll go from there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you could like the video, that'd be great. Leave a comment telling me if you've ever played this before or if this is your first time seeing it. What are your thoughts about They Are Billions? And we'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.